Hello, we're recording. Excellent. Hello. I don't even know where the camera is on this one. There it is. Okay, I'm going to try my best to look at that one occasionally. And then I've got my little script. So now I'm going to record audio over here and we'll hear like tick, tick, tick. I'll show you real quick before we start so you can see. This is the GarageBand is the app I use on this, and this is my hey, woo, House of Mirrors. And here we go. And we're going to get started. Ready? Let's sing. Ooh. Today, I forgot to sing the song first. Here we go. Hello, hello, hello. Today, we're going to imagine that we're on vacation, going to the ocean. We'll sing and we'll pinch our hands like crabs and we'll pretend to swim, swim, swim in the sea. Ready? Hi, friends. Welcome back to the Sing Along with Mandy podcast. I'm Mandy, and I'm so glad you're here. I love to sing songs and play fun and sometimes silly games, and I especially love to sing and play with you. And quick housekeeping announcement. During these unprecedented times, Valerie and I, when she joins me, are recording new episodes on Wednesday at 10 o'clock in the morning Central Time on Instagram Live. Valerie, yes, I'll cut that part out. You can find it in my stories for 24 hours on Instagram at the Sing Along Podcast. And we're also putting the video on a new YouTube channel. You can find us there or on YouTube Kids. Hi, that's you. If you or your adult would like to see the lyrics to the songs in this episode, I'll leave a link in the show notes. If you don't know a song yet, don't worry. Just listen and sing along when you can. Are you ready? Let's sing. Our first song is called Going Over the Sea. It says, when I was one, I ate a bun, going over the sea. I jumped aboard a sailorman's ship, and the sailorman said to me, going over, going under, stand attention like a soldier with a 1, 2, 3. When I was 2, I buckled my shoe, going over the sea. I jumped aboard the sailorman's ship, and the sailorman said to me, going over, going under, stand attention like a soldier with a 1, 2, 3. When I was 3, I banged my knee, going over the sea. I jumped aboard a sailorman's ship, and the sailorman said to me, going over, going under, stand attention like a soldier with a 1, 2, 3. When I was 4, I shut the door, going over the sea. I jumped aboard a sailorman's ship, and the sailorman said to me, going over, going under, stand attention like a soldier with a 1, 2, 3. Hey, Caleb. Hi. When I was 5, I learned to drive, going over the sea. I jumped aboard a sailorman's ship, and the sailorman said to me, going over, going under, with a 1, 2, stand attention like a soldier with a 1, 2, 3. When I was 6, I picked up sticks, going over the sea. I jumped aboard a sailorman's ship, and the sailorman said to me, going over, going under, stand attention like a soldier with a 1, 2, 3. When I was 7, I went to heaven, going over the sea. I jumped aboard a sailorman's ship, and the sailorman said to me, going over, going under, stand attention like a soldier with a 1, 2, 3. When I was 8, I learned to skate, going over the sea. I jumped aboard a sailorman's ship, and the sailorman said to me, going over, going under, stand attention like a soldier with a 1, 2, 3. When I was 9, I climbed a vine, going over the sea. I jumped aboard a sailorman's ship, and the sailorman said to me, going over, going under, stand attention like a soldier with a 1, 2, 3. When I was 10, I caught a hen, going over the sea. I jumped aboard the sailorman's ship, and the sailorman said to me, going over, going under, stand attention like a soldier with a 1, 2, 3. That one was nice. The next one in this sea episode, sea and ocean, is a sailor went to sea, sea, sea. It goes like this. A sailor went to sea, 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 to see what he could see, 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 and all that he could see, 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 was the bottom of the deep blue sea, sea, sea. Woo, that one's tricky. You want to try it again? It goes like this. A sailor went to sea, 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 to see what he could see, 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 but all that he could see, 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 was the bottom of the deep blue sea, sea, sea. Now, grown-ups, if you're looking for ideas or high-quality opportunities to engage or distract your little one, check out my site, nowtakeoff.com. There you can grab my free Friday email packed with encouragement and strategies that I've used with my own kids, and click through the resources I've curated just for you. Go to nowtakeoff.com. I'll leave links in the show notes. All right, the next one is to the tune of London Bridge. It's called We're Going to the Beach. Ready? We are going to the beach, to the beach, to the beach. We are going to the beach in our bathing suits. We will find there rocks and shells, rocks and shells, rocks and shells. We will find there rocks and shells to gather by the water. We will build a sandcastle, a sandcastle, sandcastle. We will build a sandcastle with bridges and a tower. We will have a picnic too, picnic too, picnic too. We will have a picnic too with sandwiches and oranges. Home we head with sunburned cheeks, sunburned cheeks, sunburned cheeks. Home we head with sunburned cheeks and our treasures home. That doesn't really work. Let's see. Let's try that again. And treasures from our visit. Oh, that's how it goes. Let's do that last verse. Here we go. Home we had with sunburned cheeks, sunburned cheeks, sunburned cheeks. Home we had with sunburned cheeks and treasures from our visit. I don't know who the author of that is, who changed all those words to the classic tune, but I found it at preschooleducation.com if you need some more resources. All right. This next song is Sailing, Sailing. It goes like this. Sailing, sailing over the bounding main, for many a stormy wind shall blow ere Jack comes home again. Sailing, sailing over the bounding main, for many a stormy wind shall blow ere Jack comes home again. This is a poem that I found. It's called If All the Seas Were One Sea. If all the seas were one sea, what a great sea that would be. And if all the trees were one tree, what a great tree that would be. And if all the axes were one axe, what a great axe that would be. And if all the men were one man, what a great man he would be. And if that great man took that great axe and he cut down that great tree and let it fall into the great sea, what a splish splash that would be. Silly. All right, this next one is called Fish in the Sea, and it's to the tune of The People on the Bus. So it goes like this. The fish in the sea go swim, 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 swim. The fish in the sea go swim, 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 all through the day. The lobsters on the beach go pinch, 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 pinch. The lobsters in the sea go pinch, 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 all through the day. The octopus in the sea go wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 the octopus in the sea goes wiggle, 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 all through the sea day. The crabs in the sea go click, 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 click. The crabs in the sea go click, 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 all through the day. And again, I don't know who wrote that, but I found it at everythingpreschool.com. So if you're looking for more resources, you can find it there. And I was singing, I was thinking, more than one octopus is octopi. So I should have said the octopi in the sea go wiggle, 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 right? Or the octopus in the sea goes wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's such a silly plural word. All right, next one is called Sally Sells Seashells, and it's a tongue twister. And I have to think to keep my tongue behind my teeth. Here I go. You say it 3 times fast. I'll do it slowly first. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Okay, 3 times fast. Here we go. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. I was close. So close. Can you do it? You can always pause me if you're listening or if you're on video and try it yourself. Let me do it one more time. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. If I just think tongue behind my teeth, I'd do okay. All right. Grown-ups, if you love listening to the show with your little one, you can become a patron. Your support means the world to me. You can find the Sing Along with Mandy show on Patreon, or you can find details at singalongwithmandy.com. Our last song today is a classic, and we've sang it in a couple of our episodes. I'll leave links in the show notes because I've got all of the episodes archived on my website, and only a couple are live because it's free only for 90 days with the distributor that I use for the podcast. So I'll link to the other Down by the Bay episodes if you like this song. Here it goes. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, did you ever see a moose kissing a goose? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelon grows, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say, did you ever see a whale with a polka dot tail? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if you do, my mother will say, did you ever see a fly wearing a tie? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelon grows, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say, did you ever see a bear combing his hair? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelon grows, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say, did you ever see a dragon pulling a wagon? Down by the bay, last one, down by the bay, where the watermelon grows, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say, did you ever have a time when you couldn't make a rhyme? Down by the bay. Parents, you can always extend that activity. You can come up with your own silly rhymes, which is great. Kids love that. You can also use any of the things like the whales or the crabs or the lobsters, anything we talked about, and find there's tons of zoos that have webcams right now that you can check them out in their zoo habitat. You can look up pictures just to see what they are. You can talk about times when you've maybe eaten a lobster or eaten a crab, or if you've ever seen a whale. We got to touch one when we were in Guerrero Negro in Baja, Mexico. It was amazing. So anyway, lots of ideas for extensions. If you need some, just let me know. Now, I hope you've enjoyed singing along with me today during the Sing Along with Mandy podcast. I have loved singing and playing with you. If you have an idea for a future episode of the Sing Along with Mandy podcast, be sure to let me know. I'll leave links with ways to contact me, and you can let your grown-up let me know. Grown-ups, be sure to hit subscribe so that you can hear the next episode when it comes out on Thursday. That's for the podcast. And if you love listening to the show with your little ones, again, I invite you to become a patron. Your support means the world. You can go to singalongwithmandy.com for details. And you can check out this show. Will be on our new YouTube channel. So check it out. You can find us on YouTube or on YouTube Kids. Great. All right. It's so good to see you guys. Here we go. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Sing along with you next time. Okay. So for those of you that are still here, let me stop the recording. Okay, so this was the recording over here. Let me stop it